Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum is indeed pumping at the moment. This is not necessarily bullish. This can be a bear rally. Ethereum, as I mentioned in the last few days already, the chart generally looks better than the Bitcoin chart. We can still see this bullish. By the way, I'm going to show you the bearish scenario as well, which is still my primary expectation. It basically has to be, because all we're doing at the moment, we are coming down, or we came down here very strongly, obviously. Downtrend obviously started last year. We came down very strongly. Let me take that out. And pretty much at the moment, we had here a triangle pattern. Told you here all the way that we are going to come down lower, which we did. Here, this chart structure doesn't look as bad as this one. So here we can have a chance to break out to the upside, but in the end, it is just at the moment a rectangle pattern, which would in most likely cases break out to the downside. However, it is worth tracking a bullish scenario as well. In a bullish scenario, two options here. First option we have here against 880, that is the swing low. We had a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 down, and we're now in this wave 3 up in blue, which belongs to the wave 1 here and the wave 2 in a wave 3, and within that wave 3 we have made a 1 and a 2, and we are now in the wave 3 of a wave 3. That's one option. The other option is that wave 2 was here, so all of this move was just an ABC pattern, absolutely likely. Doesn't make a great difference imminently, that this was just an A, B, and C, and there is no sub-wave 1 and 2. For now, I'm going to go with this one, 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, it doesn't make a great difference, to be honest. It might mean later we might have to change the chart if indeed we have a breakout above 1280. So for now, it's working out as I told you in the previous video, even though I did expect another move down before we move up. At the moment, it's happening. And what I told you very clearly is, I think it was 11, or what was the level? Let me just double check that. If we go above 1130, that we then have a good chance to move to 1280. So we're currently on the way to that, into that direction. This was both in the bullish and the bearish scenario. So let's see if this is going to work out. At the moment, it's looking good. However, there's a few things we now need to look at. So obviously, when we say, okay, we had a move down here in a wave 2, in an ABC pattern, where the wave C was the low here, together with the wave 2, then we would now be moving up in a wave 3. So in here, at the moment what is important is the subwaves. So we've had a first impulse up, a correction down, so a 1, 2, this was a 3. Let's see if the target, we're always looking for the 1.618 extension, if that was reached. So at the moment, we've only reached the 1.272 extension for this move. So at the moment, this is not clearly a wave 3. So there would need to be a little bit more of a push to 1250 to actually confirm that the wave 3 is happening here, okay? So this would be important. Alternatively, and I just see that actually now while I make this video, we could set the wave 1 here, and that this was an ABC. That actually might make sense because there's a clear 3-wave pattern here. Based on that, we've reached the 1.618. I think this is the more valid count. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We would now wait for a wave 4 to the downside. We can calculate how low that should go. In the bullish scenario, by the way, that should go to 1142 maximum. So ideally would be here, ideal would be the move, the area between 1179 and 1159. Could also go to 1142, but not below that. If it goes below that, it's probably not bullish anymore, okay? And then a wave 5 to the upside. That could take us indeed to the 1280 level that I indicated. This would be the bullish wave scenario. What we ultimately need to do, very important, and this is why the bullish scenario is not the primary one. we need to go above 1280. Yeah, in any, ultimately. Why? Because if we go to the bearish wave count, we see this as a wave 1 down, and I have to adjust that. Unfortunately, this was before my primary expectation. I moved it around in the previous video. It already was sitting like that, and I expected a wave 2 to the upside. I played around with it, but the first guess was the best one, actually. Anyway, it's done. What is important, that 1280 level, because if this is the wave 1 down, yeah, and we're currently moving up in what I would believe is a wave 2, which would then reverse into a wave 3 to the downside. This is the bearish scenario, by the way. Now this would be invalidated above 1280 because the wave 2 can't go higher than the beginning of the wave 1. Therefore, this 1280 level is so important. Okay, so based on this wave count, we've done a WXY pattern here. We moved down already in a wave 1, completed here this impulse down in a wave 1. We are now in this ABC pattern to the upside. This could be complete in the bearish scenario now. Yeah, we have to very clearly say this. This could be complete. We've reached the 78.6% fib level, and if we count this as an ABC, it has also in the C wave reached the 1.618 extension. So I would be on high alert that this is over, and that we continue or that we reverse now to the downside. It can move higher, yeah, absolutely it could move to the 88.7% fib level at 1244 or even this 1280 level. In this scenario. Now, if we now have a little bit of a move down, and as I said here in the bullish scenario, if we move below 1142, that would be best evidence that wave 2 is over. A move above below 1142 now would indicate clearly here, or probably the best signal you can get, that wave 3 to the downside has started, and that would take us below 880. Okay, so this is the two scenarios we're currently looking at here. There's a third one, which I don't see the need of unpacking here at the moment. I'll still show it to you, and that is the one that for Bitcoin could be working out as well, a WXYXZ pattern, which would suggest that we also come a bit higher here, possibly really to 1280. So that's getting interesting now. We're now at a key point here where wave 2 could be finished. A bit too early to say that. We haven't really seen a bearish reaction yet. Therefore, I'm currently thinking we go probably a little bit higher before we reverse down. But yeah, overall, for me, primary expectation remains further down until we've moved above 1280 substantially. Yeah, good. That's my view about ETH. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.